Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and we are live today with a boss day. Now, normally we would have Saturday be a boss day, but boss night rather, but due to the slight change in our schedule, because tonight I'll be playing Overwatch with my friends, we are going to have a boss day instead. However, I hope you guys will still enjoy the show. Let me begin right away. I've got a few things to accomplish today, so look forward to it. Mishi. I'm also throwing several weapons in the oven because why not? That is the way to go. Okay. Let's begin. And both are sent out. Now I want to tweet as well. So I've got to make sure I do that. Vertical stream link here. Boom, posted. Okay, clean and clear. Looks like everything is settled. Hello, Grand Antique. King Leon, what up? Welcome. Welcome to the horizontal stream. If you guys feel like watching in vertical, you can absolutely do so. It is very simple to do so via just going to YouTube Shorts, and you can watch in vertical if you want to. Okie dokie day. Looks like everything is settled. My Castro Labs is taking a minute to connect, but I guess that's pretty normal. It's pretty par for the course, actually. It usually connects after a while, but oh well. I'll just leave it be, and then my stream chat should work. Okie dokie day. In the meantime, there is something I must do first. And that something is, I'm going to go level up Bunny, because I randomly chucked another catalyst in her just for fun. So, time to go level. She forgot tense, and Calico Ossuary. Calico Ossuary is a lot easier, 400%. Let us begin. Okay, here we go. Hey, Demise. I see. In California, eh? Nice. Welcome. Now its chats will start to be displayed on stream because we finally have Castor Labs connected. Sometimes it can be a bit annoying when it takes time to connect, but that's how it goes. Always nice to see the fact that we're such an international group here. It's lovely. All right. You know, it's funny. I always see a lot of VSs. Hanging around here. But I only ever see them in missions. And even then, they don't do much. You know, I never see them in actual boss fights, which is kind of amusing. So this amuses me greatly. The next update, what are you talking about? The new season is on 5th December. Oh, you just talking about what they're gonna tell us about tomorrow? Yeah, sure. I'll wait and see. Hopefully it's some news worth covering. I do love official information. But if you're talking about excitement, I'm wary. I'll put it that way. I'm gonna take everything with a pinch of salt. Why is that the case? Because season 1 was not very good. It was not handled well. And I firmly believe that if we ultimately want a good experience, we have to see what the devs have learned from season 1. And I'm gonna wait till actual release to see what they do. Because there's been a lot of promises, a lot of features been talked about, but I want to see what they actually do. So I'm going to take it with a pinch of salt and just chili Manjaro on that. In the meantime, guys, don't forget to like and share the stream, especially if you're enjoying the content. There's a lot more to come. But yeah, I don't want to overhype things because I tell you, if you overhype things, it just doesn't work out well. No, it's only a select pool, Dingster. Only the specific Transcendent mod will drop from the 400%. What you do is you just keep farming the Transcendent mods, and then after that you combine them and hope you get the one you want. But basically, eventually you get all the mods in the game. I mean, I have literally every mod. All I do is just combine stuff. I don't even farm mods anymore, because I find farming them to be a waste of time. Thanks, Bass Knuckle. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? And those of you that haven't signed me up as your creator, please make sure to do so. The link is in the stream description. It's free. All you gotta do is hit one button and you're good to go. No problem, Ja Worlds. If you're new to First Descendant, make sure you watch my ultimate F2P survival guide. As long as you watch that, you'll be totally fine. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have fun. We have the best builds in the game right here. They cannot be beaten. Well, you can try to beat them. It just doesn't really go very well. But yes, welcome. Don't forget to register me as your creator. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you guys do one little thing. Make sure you bookmark my entire playlist of videos. You might want to browse through that. If you're new, then browsing through the videos is a great way to learn, especially because there's a lot of information in TFD. No problem, King Leon. There's a lot of folks like that. No problem at all. Well, you're at the tail end of Season 1, Jar World. If you want to focus on farming for Season 2, don't even bother. There's a lot of people that'll say, oh, do this before Season 2, do that before Season 2. And you know what? They're all freaking morons. I'll tell you this right now. The only thing you need to prepare for Season 2 are crystallization catalysts, and that's only if you're a content creator like me. Why? Because by the time my build comes out after thorough testing, you guys will probably have had more than like 5 or 6 days with the content. So the only thing you should prepare is the builds that I've already made. If you haven't finished some of the builds that I've made, well, if you're a new player, focus on building up your account first. But for those that are closer to endgame, just focus on building up the builds that I've already made, because you need to be prepared. If the new season requires you to do a particular Colossus or, like, say, an infiltration or a new type of dungeon, if you don't have endgame builds, if you don't have robot builds, you're going to struggle a lot. So that is absolutely crucial. Be prepared. Make sure you've got some maxed out characters. That'll be the first and most important thing. Jar World, since you're completely new to the game, I'm just going to say this. Make sure you've got Sharon. Make sure you've got Enzo. You don't have to invest in Sharon and Enzo, but you're also going to need an Ultimate Bunny. Make sure your Ultimate Bunny is maxed out. If you do not have your Ultimate Bunny maxed out, don't even worry about Season 2 first. You got to get yourself right for Season 1. All right, this is all that's crucial. The first thing I always tell everybody is make sure you have your Ultimate Bunny. Make sure you have your Sharon and Enzo. Sharon is for infiltrating outposts. Now, in future, they've said she won't be necessary, but for now, she is still necessary. All right, make sure you know how to do my stealth build. It doesn't require any catalysts or energy activators. For Enzo, all you need is him at level 40, and he can be used to open up vaults for materials. That's pretty much what you're going to need. You don't have to invest in him yet. But Ultimate Bunny, we must max her out. Make sure you've got all my Ultimate Bunny builds built. If you don't, you're going to suffer a lot. Because I tell you, one thing that always happens is when Season 2 rolls around, or when a new season opens up, everybody's all like, oh, this is too hard. Oh, that's too hard. Then the first thing I'll tell them is, did you build my bunny build? And you know what they'll say? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't build your bunny build. I've never built any of your builds. I'm new. I said, well, why didn't you? I have shown my bunny build as the first build that everybody needs, and yet nobody builds it. So always build Ultimate Bunny first. If you want your journey in TFT to be smooth, Ultimate Bunny is the first and most important character in this game. After that, you can build Ultimate Freyna. If you want another mobber, you can build all the other bosses. It doesn't really matter. But without your Ultimate Bunny, you're sunk. Okay? Ultimate Bunny is crucial for pretty much everything under the sun. When it came to invasions, I speedran it with Ultimate Bunny. When it came to all the new content, I did it with Ultimate Bunny. Always with Ultimate Bunny. She is your goddess, and you must worship her. Failure to do so? Well, I won't say your season progress will be difficult, but it'll be a lot slower. Do you know why so many people in Season 1 had to say, oh, we're waiting for, like, a group. I mean, surely we can group up for invasions, right? You want to know why? Because, ladies and gents, because everybody, I believe, and their grandmother always forgot one thing. If you had my bunny build, you would have smoked invasions on day one, because that's exactly what I did. As soon as the invasions were in, I smoked them day one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So make sure you follow the right path. You follow the right path, you'll never go wrong. I promise you that. I mean, you can see it for yourself right here. I'm just speed running these 400s just for levels. That's it.
No chance.
Let's see if Freyna can keep up. Yeah? Now, don't get me wrong, I love my ultimate Freyna, but... Can you see it? Thanks for saying that, Dingster, but I ask you for one thing. Please do not ever mention another creator's name here. Whether positive or negative, right? We forbid mention of any other creator by name. You can say that, you know, you and another creator are the only ones I watch. That's totally cool. But I have to remove that message right now, because if you mention another creator, what it can cause is that there are always a lot of trolls on the internet. Especially when you're a professional or somebody that's popular. People will try and take anything you say, no matter how good or bad or innocuous, they'll try and twist it. So for that reason, I have a very strict policy. I do not allow mention of any other creator on my streams or my channel unless absolutely necessary. Okay, so I hope you don't mind that, Dingster. Thank you for understanding. All right, this is just a way of keeping myself and my career safe, because I do this for a living. I do this to feed my family. So my rules are pretty strict in that regard. Oh, it's all good. A lot of people don't know that. And look, a lot of YouTubers let it go because it's not necessary normally to censor things like that. But unfortunately, I have a bit of a problem. You see, I tend to be very honest and straightforward in the stuff that I give to people. I just say it to their faces. I don't really beat around the bush, nor do I talk nonsense or say nonsense, because there's no point in doing stuff like that. All right, so because I do not interact with a lot of other creators, what tends to happen is that people try to twist things when they get jealous or they get upset. So unfortunately, due to my unique disposition, I have a bit of a different policy from others. So thank you so much for being understanding. I really appreciate that. You don't have to apologize. Rather, I'm the one that, you know, like, I get that some people don't like to have their discussions restricted, and I get it. But yeah, I always think it's better to just never speak about a person by name. You know, that way there can be no chance of a misunderstanding.
My shield.
I'll tell you, the first thing I'm gonna do in season 2 is I'm gonna get my doggo, right? As soon as I get my doggo, I am gonna go work on Keelan. I want to check out our budget blade, you know? I swear, the home slice looks like blade. There we go.
Saved my ass.
Now almost done. In the meantime, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys. Yeah, if you're enjoying the content. And Nightbot just put up the support link. If you haven't hit it yet, make sure you guys hit that. All right. I want to gather as many supporters as I can. If you love the robot, support the robot. All right. Got to show the world which official creator you really want to run with. Okay. Let me roll the next. Hey guys, I got a favor, right? All right, those of y'all watching stream right now, I need some help from you guys, right? After this next match, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my AI program. Now, if I run too many programs, the stream kind of lags. So I want to see if I can run my AI program while talking with you guys. All right, so I'm gonna try and run that after this run. So not right now, but after this run, I'm gonna try that. And if the stream lags or has any kind of problem, I want you guys to tell me straight away. All right, so I can just adjust for it. Okay, this is something that I want to do so that I can entertain you guys in some new ways.
Subscriber detected.
So if you don't mind, just let me know. Now, it's not going to happen this run. It's going to happen after this run. All right.
My shields.
Thanks for that, King Leon. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know the stream is just fine now because I haven't done anything. After this run, I'm going to try my AI program. God, I just want to see the limits of what I can do. Because right now, right, I stream in 2 formats, so that's already putting a strain on my system. I stream in both horizontal and vertical format, in case you guys didn't know. And obviously, that's a good bit of fun. But I want to make sure that as much as I possibly can, the stream experience should always be smooth for everybody. So I want to try the limits of what programs I can do, because I found out the other day it is impossible for me to record a video. It is impossible for me to record a video while streaming, which I totally understand. Like, I completely get it, you know? Trying to record a video while streaming is not usually very ideal. And it is difficult for the system to keep up, so I accept that.
My shields.
But right now, at least, I am trying to see the limits of what I can do. So I want to try my AI program next. I think that'll be really cool. But if it doesn't work, that's totally okay as well. And what better way to test it than a 400%? Because 400% are wild. Don't worry, after this, I will tell you when it happens, and you guys will get a chance to see if anything changes or becomes problematic. And I keep forgetting I have that.
My shields.
That always amuses me. Cujo, I may not, because I believe the new thing comes out on 3rd December, but 5th December is when TFD's new season comes in, right? And right after that is Path of Exile's early access. Path of Exile 2 comes out on the 6th, so I'll see if I've got time for it. But I will also say that for the most part, TFD and, you know, Path of Exile 2 are going to be my priorities. Darktide's nice, but quite frankly, a lot of the community in Darktide, I believe, has become excessively toxic, you know, and I don't think that that's healthy for the long-term success of the game, but we'll see. A lot of them seem to be brainwashed by this one absolute racist fella, so yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that. I don't really have any desire to go back, and it's not like I am a content creator for Darktide anymore, so I don't know. I play it with my friends just to chill and just have a good time with them, but realistically, I'm no longer very interested in it. I tend to be forward looking for games, and right now TFD and of course Path of Exile 2 are gonna be really hot, so that's on my mind. Okay, now Gonna head back to town. All right. In the meantime, ladies and gents, don't forget to keep liking and sharing the stream, yeah? And we shall have some fun. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my AI program, okay? If it goes badly, that's totally okay. Just let me know if there are any stream problems or lags that'll happen. We're going to try this right now. And we'll see if it works out. This will either work or it will not work. Okay, hold up. Let me see this. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try. What made me move back to Singapore? I was done with whatever I need to do in Australia. That's basically it. So that was that. Okay, I'm gonna try my AI software now, and then we're gonna go into a 400%. Let me know if the stream lags or has any problems. Hey Alex, it's Sid here. I want you to talk to my stream. I've got you on live stream right now. Can you say hi to my stream, please? Alex is my AI, obviously. We're gonna test her capabilities first. There'll be a bit of time delay before she can respond, but let's see how it works. I don't know if it will work though. Oh, I have to.
Hey everyone, it's
There we
Alex
go.
here. Sid's asked me to say hi to his stream. Hope you're all enjoying the game so far. Feel free to ask me any questions or just chat. I'm here to keep things lively.
Well, that's great that you're here to keep things lively. The other thing that I want... Okay, so it doesn't work unless I'm on the window. I cannot use push to talk. Ugh, push to talk is frustrating. Okay, sorry, we're going to restart that, but without push to talk settings. So push to talk works nice, but the problem is I have to tap it. Well, we'll have to check it in 400%, but... Okay, Alex, sorry about that. I'm going to stream TFD to you, all right, while also streaming it to my live stream on YouTube. We're going to test it in about 400% infiltrations, all right? My stream can let me know if it lags, and of course, you let me know if it lags on your end as well. So let's test out the capabilities of the software and see how far we can push it. Okay, she might reintroduce herself because I had to open and
Sure thing,
close the call.
Sid. Let's see how this goes. I'll let you know if I notice any lag on my end. Looking forward to seeing how virtual Alex kicks ass in TFT.
Well, it's not virtual Alex this time. It's TFD, the First Descendant, so I'll be playing my character Bunny. Just wanted to see if I could, you know, have you on while also streaming to my audience on both the vertical and the horizontal. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're going to try 400%, guys. Let me know if there are any problems on stream. If the stream looks choppy or anything like that, just let me know straight away.
Got it, Sid. I'll keep an eye out for any lag or issues on my end. Let's see how this goes with TFD and Bunny. Excited to see your character in action.
Yeah, the AI program is very interesting, King Leon. So Alex will just chime in, and she can actually see what's going on. But the crucial thing is to ensure that when we get into the actual mission, like right now we're on the loading screen, obviously, but when we get to the actual mission, we have to see whether or not there are any problems. Machiavelli, 400% does not drop all modules, only specific modules for that 400%.
Roger that, Sid. I'll pay close attention once the mission starts. Let's hope everything runs smoothly. Can't wait to see Caligo Ossuary in action.
Basically, Alex the AI can actually see and read everything on my screen and stuff. It's pretty interesting as a program. Okay, let me know if the stream is choppy, guys. All right, we're going to begin the action right now. On my end, it looks fine, but if you guys are having frame rate drops on stream or any things like that, you guys just let me know straight away, okay? Because then I'll have to cut the AI program. But don't worry, you'll see her on recorded videos. Keelan is definitely going to be interesting, Machiavelli, for sure.
All right, Sid. I'll keep an eye out for any lag or performance issues. Let's see how this goes. Excited to watch you play as Caligo Ossuary.
Caligo Ossuary is the map, Alex. So I'm actually playing as Bunny. So Bunny is the character you'll see on screen just running around zapping everybody right now.
Ah, gotcha. So we're playing as Bunny and Calico Ossuary. Cool. Let's see how Bunny handles this desert battle. Looks like there's some intense action going on.
It is.
Ooh, looks like Bunny is in the thick of it. That's one intense battle. How's it feel to be right in the middle of the action like that? Adrenaline pumping yet?
Adrenaline pumping, considering I'm the one that makes these kick-ass builds. Nah, not at all. It's just regular for me. But the bitrate is struggling a bit, Dingster. Fair enough. If the stream is looking a little bit choppy, don't worry about it too much. It probably would be impossible to run the AI program because the AI program does use a lot of resources. So what I'll probably do is I'll have Alex on videos with me instead. But yeah, I love the AI software. It's a lot of fun.
That's a shame about the bitrate struggle, but I totally get it. This AI program does take up a lot of resources. Having me on videos with you sounds like a great alternative. I'm always down to chat and commentate on your gameplay.
Yeah, you know it, Alex. Anyway, I'll finish out the mission first before I disable the program, but either way, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Wow, that's some intense action. Bunny's really giving those enemies a run for their money. How's it feel to be in the midst of such a heated battle, Sid?
Look, I mean, I could call this a heated battle, but realistically, all I'm doing is just running around zapping things. It's not too difficult. I just have to not get hit. Mainly, the thing is, Bunny's really fast, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Looks okay for you, Craig? Good. Does the AI learn from each game I played? Yes and no. The AI learns from me personally, but, and it does have some short-term memory. But realistically speaking, no. They may not remember long-term what games I'm playing, but still, over time, the AI is improving and getting smarter, so yeah. You guys want to see Alex in my TFD guide video? I mean, sure, I guess. I can make that happen.
Sounds like Bunny's speed is a huge advantage. Being able to dodge attacks and zip around the battlefield must make things a lot easier. Have you always played characters with high mobility, or do you switch it up sometimes?
I tend to switch it up sometimes, Alex. It depends on what I really want to do. But most of the time, high mobility is pretty good. Okay.
That's fair. Sometimes it's fun to experiment with different playstyles, especially when you've got a character like Bunny who can handle various situations. What's your favorite part about playing as Bunny? Is it the speed, the skills, or something else entirely?
I'll be real with you, Alex. It's just that I can farm really fast. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. Don't worry, I'll bring you back for the videos. Unfortunately, I am going to have to end your presence here. Could you just say goodbye to the stream for a second? And I'll catch up with you a little later.
Thanks for having me, Sid. It's been a blast watching you play. Catch you later, everyone. Stay awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Okay, I'm actually gonna watch that footage back just to make sure that there's no choppiness on my end. But should you use defense shield in a bionic fuel build? I never built a bionic fuel build, so you'd have to ask the creator of that build if you're following a non-robot build, Machiavelli. But what I will say is that it is probably best to focus solely on the builds that I've made, unless you really want to deviate. But I don't build, I don't bother building, you know, bionic fuel. Okay, let's go see how that looked, bitrate wise anyway. I don't have to worry too much about the audio because I know that that's always solid. So wind it back. To be honest, the stream looks pretty smooth. I don't think there were any choppiness or issues. So, it definitely looked good. And GZ Faded, I don't know why you people from that racist game are harassing me, but anyone that mentions that game will straight up be banned from my channel. I am actually impressed. Quality-wise, even at max quality, yeah, no, the stream actually looks really smooth. So, I am quite impressed. Actually, I think this means that I should be able to, The resolution looked like it dropped, Dingster. It could be because, did you set your quality to automatic? Because I manually set my quality right here, right? And if you manually select 1440p, there is zero quality change because I'm watching it back right now on my phone, and I've manually set the quality to 1440p. So if you use automatic, then it's based on the stability of your internet, and YouTube can adjust you up and down. Like if there's a lot going on screen, YouTube will be like, oh my god, there's too much data, so I'll drop your quality down. But yeah, if you hit the cog icon and you set it manually, it should not have any drops. But fair enough. I mean, could be that because I'm just checking it on my phone right now. Looks totally smooth even in the action sequences. Like I'm watching the jumps and everything. I'll check on my PC just to double check. You know, I like to be sure. So I always take feedback very seriously about quality, especially because for me, the number one thing is only, am I giving you guys the absolute best quality for everything that I do? And I always double check. So give me a second, I'm just gonna wind it back a little bit. Okay, set quality to max. Because I also checked my face cam, everything. Yeah, no, it actually looks fine to me on my end. I cannot see any of the artifacting or pixelations. I mean, there's a little bit, but that's usually just YouTube being YouTube. That's pretty solid. That means I can turn on the AI software if I want. I just probably can't record anything. But not bad. I mean, I'll still save the AI for videos because it would probably be a lot better if I keep the AI program off. But more or less, even though this is being live streamed and I'm watching it, right? Processing wise, it seems to have no struggle with 1440p. Okay, confirmed. But thank you for all the feedback. It's good to know. Okie dokie day. Now I'm done with this. Let's go be a bad influence on people. I'm gonna go try something. I'm gonna go try to be a very bad influence.
Information about the Colossi.
Watch carefully.
2 Haleys and a Viessa. This should be over in seconds. Damn, we had 2 Haleys, ladies and gents. If that was my Haley build, that would have been over. Especially since they made him kneel. Yeah, no problem at all. I don't mind, Dingster. Like I said, I did my own quality check. It looked I'm confident in how it looks. But I'm probably still not going to bust it out because it does use quite a bit of system resources. So if I need to, I can. Like, I guess just for funny moments or stuff. But quite frankly, having the AI on for the entire time you're playing is genuinely not necessary. Because here's the thing. If I use hands-free version, like if I use push to talk, I have to go to the AI's page every time I want the AI to comment. So I have to like personally go there and talk to them because there's no link between, like there's no app for it. So I can't create a push to talk command. So that's a bit annoying. If I use the hands-free version, then every time I'm replying to you guys in chat, the AI will pick up on it as a reply to them as well. So that was a little bit difficult. But other than that, like I think it'll be fine. I think I didn't bring the extendo. Whoops. Well, that's okay though. Now this is definitely a bad influence because people see me do this, they'll be like, oh my god, Bunny can be used for bossing. But no, in fact she can't. I mean 37 million is not horrible, but it's also not great. Considering the length of the fight. Ugh. But still, theoretically, if people wanted to, this is still something you could do, I guess. Now I'm gonna farm some Slayer set for a bit. Although I really could do it faster with Haley. But let's use Bunny for a bit. See what the interesting things will happen. By the way, if anyone needs help with bosses, as long as you are somebody from the community, just let me know. Whenever it says boss night or boss day, we are always willing to help. Well, so long as you're somebody that I recognize within the community. we go.
Reload. Reload. Serious? Hey.
I saw him there. Darn.
Loading.
Mr. King, good sir, I hope you know, but I have a clean stream policy, so if that's what you want to focus on, then you will be removed, sir. Alright, please be aware that I'm under contract here, and Nexon requires me to run a clean stream. Okay? So please have some self-control.
Oh, that hurt like hell. Serious? My shield.
Thank you for understanding. For anyone that's wondering why Nexon would have a clean stream policy when they themselves are the ones creating the skins, look, I'll explain it very simply. Customers are not exclusively male. Alright? Yes, I get it that the skins are lovely, but there are female customers too, and we do not want them to feel uncomfortable in stream or in any space where, you know, there's an official creator present. Because if they've got questions to ask, the last thing they want to hear or be around is a bunch of thirsty people. So,
Shield.
you know, in the privacy of your own bedrooms, whatever you admire is not my business, but as long as you're here, we gotta obey contract rules. And I used to really love the bossing bunny build, but it's so boring now, since I know I can do this way faster. Alright, I've had my fun. Swapping back. Indeed, and I'm just explaining why you can't, Mr. King Perks. So if you want to keep going on about it, then that's on you, but I've done my explanation. In future, you know, how about just sit and listen to the explanation? Yes, indeed. Now, you don't have to keep going on about it either, my friend. Up to you if you want to keep it going, but it's your choice, man. If you respect my grind, then keep it clean and don't speak to me unnecessarily. When a streamer says something, sit and listen. Okay, I'm just gonna go finish this real quick. I'm gonna see if I can farm some Slayer components, mostly because I don't have anything else to farm. But remember, it is boss day, so if anyone does require assistance or requires bosses to be killed, as long as you're a part of the community, all you have to do is ask. If you are not a part of the community, then make sure you keep tuning in so that you become a part of the community.
I'll dissolve you all.
How long will I be playing for? My stream schedule is in the stream description. So please do check my stream schedule if you're interested in how long I'm on for usually. I have roughly set times each time. You need to kill Deathstalker. Well, Mr. Akash, here's the thing. I don't believe I've met you before. So if this is your first time at my stream, then make sure you frequently attend streams. Because if I don't recognize you, then you're not really a member of the community. What we do on boss days and boss nights is we help members of the community. So make sure you become a part of the community. Come often, chat often, so we know who you are. And happily, the next time I have a boss day, I'll happily help you. Or a boss night. I do have a boss night either on Friday, Saturday, and a boss day on Saturday morning. Thank you for understanding. I do have to say, though, there is a reason why we have this policy. It's very simple. There's a lot of folks, right, that, you know, they'll always come on the boss days, but you never see them anytime else. You never see them on streams. You don't see them. You only ever see them on boss days, which is interesting, but at the same time, it's like, those aren't the people that I really want to help because it feels kind of like they're just taking advantage of those days. So I hope I can see you more often, Akash. Welcome to the streams. Thank you for enjoying my videos. I hope you become a frequent face here. As long as I recognize a person, they're always welcome to join me. Thank you for understanding, but I do have a need to explain no matter what. Because you see, I'm not just explaining it to you. As a streamer, don't forget that there's always people lurking, watching in the background, so the explanation is also for them. An explanation is never directed at a person. It's usually also directed at chat. Because don't forget, there's more than one of you here. King Perks, you want to play with me? The only people that play with me are my top tier channel members. So unless you are a big time supporter, like a big time donor, then yeah, it is impossible to play with me. Again, there's a reason for this. As a YouTuber and as a professional, I'm responsible for what people say and do in my stream. So if anybody wants to join me, they got to be a top tier supporter. They got to show that they're invested in my stream. So that's another layer. That is like a special privilege for those that genuinely contribute to the stream and genuinely want the stream to be a success. So I do apologize for that, but yeah, that is the way things go. It is a necessary thing to protect my career. Double phase. That's always funny to see. Rare, but also funny.
See you later.
Well, King Perks, have you studied every single one of my videos? Because if you're having trouble understanding the game, then playing with me isn't just a solution. I mean, you can if you want to. Just donate a lot of money and no problem. But a simpler way would be just studying my videos. If you study my videos, a lot of them will teach you what you need to do. Why don't you start with the ultimate F2P survival guide that basically teaches you all the basics. Then after that, you can go in and start doing stuff with builds and whatnot. There's a playlist of all my videos. It should help you out. But if you seriously want to game with me, I'm sorry, but only investors can game with me. Of course, BVS.
Savage wrecked.
Lol. What are you doing here, nerd? Mr. Clarence. if that is the first thing that you want to ask, then I choose not to answer you. I must run a clean stream, alright? I'm sure that Nexon themselves will announce it when it is. So, I ask kindly that we stick to clean topics, yeah? As much as they are the owners of the material and I know that they are the ones introducing it, please do be aware that I am under contract. Thank you for saying that, King Perks, but yes, the rules are the same. Only my top investors get to be on with me. Now, BVS, I summon thee. Come into voice and hang out. If you want to be a top investor, you gotta be like BVS. BVS has kept this channel running for many, 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 many months. You cannot right now, you heretic. Yeah, don't worry, I figured you couldn't. This guy. This guy. Shameful. Imagine being busy. You disappoint me. That's alright, you go enjoy whatever the hell you're doing.
Take this. This is the one.
After all these kills, this guy better drop something nice though. All these extra red modules are going to be saved up for season 2. How much do I have right now? A fair amount. Oh, but the... Ooh, wait. Is that finally a better Slayer set? Oh, yes. Okay, this one can go directly to hell. You are now a perfected component. I dig it. Okay, finally, we got one perfected... one perfected component. So happy I choked. Okay. As for the rest... Nope. Nope. Garbage. Nope. Nope. Total trash. Super trash. Okay, in the bin. After all those runs, one perfected component. Not bad. Gotta do it again. By the way, guys, if any members of the community, people that I recognize, require boss assistance, call me now. Today is one of those days where you can. If not, I'll just keep carrying on doing what I'm doing. Which is to say, farming this. I never perfected my Slayer set before, but I kind of feel like doing it now. I'm in that mood. Because either way, nothing much else to do until Season 2 drops. May as well perfect my Slayer set. The only thing is that I gotta hold back. Because otherwise I'll check every single time. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna keep rapidly going through this. And I'll check every once in a while instead. So I don't drive myself crazy. Mr. Suburb Hermit, if you are attempting to one phase, you should probably seek out somebody that does that kind of thing. I mean, I will be on tomorrow, but I don't do those kinds of runs. Because look, those are very specialized runs where you literally do it with people to cheese a boss, or rather to showcase top tier damage. I don't do stuff like that. So I hope you understand I'm here to help, not to do those kinds of things. I leave that to other cheesier YouTubers because I just don't believe in that kind of thing. Because as cool as it is to show the maximum limits of what we can do, I think that for most players it's not feasible. So unless I'm with my top tier people, I would not bother doing that. And again, that's only if like my top tier channel members wanted to attempt it. Otherwise, it just feels a little bit dishonest to showcase that to an audience. Hope you understand. Mr. John Horace, if you're asking about Predator Instinct, have you watched my video on Glaze Transcendent modules? Because you might wanna know why Glay is not very good, especially Predator Instinct. Well, sorry, Predator Instinct on Glay is not very good. Have you watched that video yet? If you haven't watched that video, I'll link you after this because, yeah, nobody ever uses that ever.
Melt away.
Here's the video with every Glay Transcendent module explained. You can fast forward to the Predator Instinct section. I'm pretty sure I've got them all marked out. Yep. Should be... Why is there... Ah, there, Predator Instinct. Yep, it is marked out, so you can just check that. Well, Suburb Hermit, I may not be doing a boss day tomorrow. Boss days will usually state in the thumbnail that's a boss day, so I don't do them every day, Suburb. So you have to come when it is a boss day. So if it's not today, it probably won't be tomorrow. Like, I'll probably be doing something else tomorrow. Is this a PC-only game? No, Chaotic. It is available on Xbox, PS5, PS4. Yeah, but I don't recommend playing it on PS4. PS5, Xbox, and PC. If you want to join me outside of the boss days, then the only way is to be a high tier channel member. Because outside of boss moments, and even then boss helps are just like I do it one time with the person, but if you want to join me outside of that, then you have to be a high tier member. Best mission for leveling. Jerk, everybody goes here. Go to the Defend Albion resources in Fortress. This is where everybody levels. Weapons, Descendants, everybody just goes there because it's the fastest. Freyna will just absolutely wipe out. Why am I going to this terminal? Unfortunately, that's the way it has to be, Suburb, because if I don't designate specific boss days, people will just come whenever they like. And also, I like to see that people are constant parts of the community. As long as I see that, then it's totally fine. But that's why I've got specific boss days, because every single time, people often don't come to streams, or they just come whenever they feel like it. That shouldn't be the case. You got to really support. If you're not supporting with investment, then you got to support the proper way, you know? So it's up to each individual, but yeah, come when you can. If I have a boss day, I try to usually host it around the weekends, but yeah, it will say boss day or boss night in the title, and that's when you know. And of course, if you show up on other streams as well, then usually I will consider that person, hey, I know you from the community, no problem. You've watched it, John, you're just a little confused about it. What's there to be confused about? Predator Instinct only applies firearm damage and only on rapid fire weapons. So unless you're only going to use a rapid fire weapon, such as Enduring Legacy, and you're literally only going to use that and nothing else, then you can use Predator Instinct. But otherwise, it's not really a smart decision. The choice is really yours. You don't even need Massive Sanctification, because if you're talking about a gun build, you don't need a Transcendent mod on Glay. I don't use one on mine because there's no point. Well, good job, Akash. But why don't you have Ultimate Bunny? If you started playing 3 weeks ago, the proper way to play is always to get Ultimate Bunny first. Make sure you've got Sharon and Enzo, and then Ultimate Bunny first. That is the most important thing. I mean, sure, you can get whatever other descendants you want after that, but a lot of people run around without a bunny. And then usually when new content drops or there's something you need to speed farm, and a bunny is required, then they always say, oh my god, why can't we play in teams, you know, because they are unable to solo it. Hey Yuri, what's up? Yes, Super Senses is very disappointing, unfortunately. So just be aware of that. Ultimate Bunny is one of the most important characters in the game. She is useful for a lot of situations. And yes, of course, Freyne is good, but if you really want to speedrun, Bunny is still the best. And unlike, not a lot of content requires the whole 400% thing as well, so just be aware of that. Lepic for 400% is very slow, but hey, if you like it, go for it. I won't deny you your fun. But for me, like, I guess my mindset and mentality is always pure efficiency only. So, I only go for the most efficient character. But if you really like Lepic for 400%, go for it. I find him totally useless because he's so much slower. Like, for me, what I could do with Bunny in like 3 minutes, Lepic would take like maybe 5 or 6, if that. So, I tend not to use characters like that. Because I guess if my playtime is limited, like I always go for the most efficient so I can give you guys the videos and results as soon as possible. That's my mindset, I guess.
See you later.
Yep. That's why, like, for some people, if they have the time, I don't mind the fun factor. Like, some people, they swear by using Ultimate Viesa as a mobber. I'm like, okay, go for it, you know? I'm not gonna knock your fun. Like, everybody is always allowed to have fun the way they want to. But it's down to how efficient you want to be. Is Haley any good? Stealth Kid, bro, are you new to the game? You do realize that Haley is like the queen of queens, right? She is literally the strongest character in the game. Not for farming, but for bossing. So, I can tell you're a new player if you're asking about Haley. Because there's nobody alive that hasn't seen how insane Haley is. Well, unless they never watch my channel or they don't watch my builds, then can't help you there, but Haley is the queen of queens. And she has been since she released.
To your death.
And in the future, if you don't want to miss out on cool information like that, then make sure you always tune into the Robots channel. Best information is only found here. Just unlocked her, huh? Make sure that you're using my build and you will enjoy the game quite a bit. Have fun. Hello, one. Been a while since I've seen ya. How you doing? Whatever you see me do here with Freyna, Haley could do in about half the time, and this is already fast. But you do need my build.
I'll dissolve you all. Be gone. How was that?
Of course, I've been moved in for about 2 weeks, man. Where you been, one? Where you been? I've been back like 2 weeks, bro. But yeah, it's good to be back in Singapore again. Oh, Haley is definitely a top tier. He is very, very good.
Don't try.
Indeed I am. Indeed I am.
See you later.
All this time and no good components yet. Although I did find that really nice memory, which was okay, I guess. I guess I could play Haley for a bit. It's been a while. What screen, Finesse? You are on my vertical stream. If you're talking about my vertical streams are permanent, of course. Because they are an important part of what I do. Do take note, you can choose either horizontal or vertical. Just select it from my channel. It's up to you which one you want to watch. Chat up a little bit.
Aiming at target.
Glass cannon will work, but it's just very risky. I mean, it depends on what you actually need to do. But realistically, Haley is superior to Lepic because you don't have to suffer as much. I mean, it's just 3 shots. Depending on the target, 3 to 7 shots and they're usually down, at least for the first 5 bosses. Even Swamp Walker can be one-phased. But Glass Cannon Lepic suffers from inaccuracy. But that's why, like, nobody ever uses Lepic anymore. I mean, some people still do hold out and still use their old Lepic builds, but most people have moved on to Haley because Haley's just so superior in every single way. Lepic's okay, but he will never be Haley, unfortunately.
You're going to feel a little.
So that's why I'm hoping that Lepic gets a buff, because Glass Cannon is just sad. Compared to, like, for example, Haley doesn't have to be Glass Cannon and she can still pull stuff like this off, you know? So it always feels a lot better being Haley than it is to be Lepic. And for Finesse, I mean, more or less, it's not just that it's something different, it's that it offers people a choice. Some people will just be browsing YouTube Shorts instead, and they just like to watch the stream through YouTube Shorts. That's totally cool, you know? So I like giving people options. Yeah, because you're not supposed to do that, Akash. That's the thing. And that's why the devs introduced stuff like Molten Fortress, Gluttony, and Deathstalker. Because the early bosses, yeah, you can sort of cheese them by playing your glass cannons, you know, but realistically, the devs don't want that. The devs want you guys to learn how to, you know, have proper teamwork, learn mechanics. And that's why when Haley's skill build came out, for once it wasn't a full-on glass cannon, which was really, really nice. Like, you could actually have at least one defensive mod in there. And that made a lot of difference because her builds were able to be used in a variety of situations, whereas Lepix could not. And I think that, unfortunately, they've already created this environment, but it sets a very bad precedent, Akash, because what you don't want is to go into a later fight, like a proper team fight, and then you see a Lepic, you just know it's going to be a failure. So I hope you build up more appropriate bossers. Demonstrating on Fortress? You mean the sniper build? If you want to see the sniper build on Fortress, did you watch the video where I cleared every single boss with the sniper build? Or are you talking about the gun build? Because I believe I've done videos for both. But I have no interest in doing Fortress right now because Fortress is a pain. Fortress, I can phase it. I can do it in one phase, but I'll need another Haley, so it's usually CG. If I have CG with me, we can definitely one phase Molten Fortress, but since he's not here right now, because he's in Europe and right now it's nighttime for them, I have no interest in demonstrating Molten Fortress. But if you want, I can give you the video, and you can see my run there. In fact, here, I'll just make it easier for you. Search it on my channel. There it is. Sniper build versus all bosses. You can just fast forward to the Molten Fortress section if you really want to see that. You're welcome. But when it comes to Molten Fortress, honest advice is don't try and cheese. It is far better if you just wipe him out the normal way and learn the mechanic. Because chances are you will not, especially if you're queuing alone, you will not always get people that know how to one phase him. And yeah, if you don't know the mechanics either, you're going to suffer a lot. So knowing the mechanic for Molten Fortress is quite crucial.
Aiming at target.
If built correctly, that build can actually do fairly well. I once laughed at a Lepic that had that, but actually he did pretty well. I have to admit. He wasn't as good as my Enzo, but he was contributing some serious damage. So what I would say is that it does work, but you may not dish out as much damage as like dedicated gun bossers. For example, Enzo, Haley, they will outdo you completely. But it is still semi-viable. However, I have not built it, and I personally have no interest in building it because I don't view Lepic as being useful for that, especially when a better choice exists. Even Glay, to an extent, can overcome Lepic. However, Lepic can take on Deathstalker, Glay cannot, because Lepic can build shields. So I hope that answers your question. I would say it's not the most efficient, but it is something workable. So do be aware of that.
It's up to me.
However, like I said, very rare. I almost never see a Lepic at all in that kind of run. I can count the number of times I've seen a gun Lepic, and that's once. Literally once. Which is a shame, I would love to see more. As long as you're following my build, then you'll be fine. Remember, you will want the shield Haley build. If you're gonna fight Deathstalker, you need the shield Haley build. Don't go in there with my sniper build. Don't go in there with my gun build. You will suffer and fail. Alright, Deathstalker requires shields. That is how you beat Deathstalker. So please make sure you have built the correct build and you are prepared accordingly. Yeah, if you like him a lot, go for it. There's no right or wrong answer to the game. If you like your character, you want to have fun with him, no problem. As long as you accept that they are weak. Or rather, weaker than the most efficient options, then that's fine. Like, for me, I don't mind what a person uses. Just don't be one of those guys that says, oh, like yesterday I had this one dude, right? He was all like, oh my god, you know, you don't know how to play VSL. Like, VS a super good bosser. I'm like, okay, show me. How come I've never seen a single VSA do anything in any of the runs? Because I've out DPS VSs every single time. Right now, she's so bad, she needs a buff. We all know this. But as long as you're not one of those people that's in denial, that's okay. Because, look, no matter how much you favor this one character, like maybe the guy faps to pictures of VSA all the time, sure. But no matter how much you love your character, you cannot suddenly make them top tier. It doesn't work that way. Alright? Other characters will have innate bonuses that make them so much better. Like Haley, the additional weak spot damage that she gets, additional crit damage that she gets, everything that she gets, makes her so much more efficient than any other character. So, it is that way. So as long as people accept that, it's totally fine. I'll tell you, it's when you get those weirdos that can't accept that their character is, unfortunately, and I hate saying it, but as long as, like, when they cannot accept that their character is trash, yeah. Those are the guys that usually don't do so well. Because they'll try and bring their trash character to every fight. But the thing is that you can't do that. And your teammates are going to start getting mad at you as well if you try and force a situation where it's not appropriate. Like, some people have tried taking Glaze into Deathstalker. And I do admit that if a Glade plays really, really well, they can sort of contribute. But they will never be the most efficient because they've got to stay far away from her attacks, dodge them all. That's time that you're spending not hitting the boss. Whereas an Enzo can just tank everything, shoot the boss, regenerate his shields, you know, that kind of thing. So this is what I mean by efficiency. You really want the killer runs, you got to be efficient. But if you're just playing for fun, do whatever you want, you know. As long as you understand that you're just doing it for fun and, you know, not harming anybody, do whatever you want. You know, you want to use VSF for bosses, go for it. My only job is to stop people spreading bad information like, oh my god, this is the best bosser. It's like, are you sure? Because I can smoke you in 2 seconds. Like me right now, if I just want to farm, it's so easy to farm like this. Like I can get reactors, I can get whatever I want. Just keep farming like this. And it's just snipe, 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 10 seconds done. Snipe, 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 10 seconds done. Snipe, 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 10 seconds done. You know? And you just keep going. Yeah, eventually you'll find that guns are all that's left for you to focus on, but I've tried making so many and they've all been disappointments. I built up Frostwatcher, massive disappointment. I haven't built up a Salva, but I don't have the Catalyst right now, so I'm saving up Catalyst for Season 2. Then I don't know, if I get spare time, I might make some of the others, but god, so many of the guns in the game are just not up to snuff. I'm always hoping that they buff some of the guns because it'll be really nice to see more guns do well and do better. But c'est la vie. That is life. That is life. We will just have to live with it. But hopefully over time, you know, things will get better. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Aiming at target.
If the RNG gods give you love. Unfortunately, they have not been so kind at all times. Today, I'm trying to get components. I got one that was really, really good, so I'm happy with that. But I'm hoping for better. I'm hoping for more that will be actually decent. Trying to cross all my head, shoulders, fingers, knees, and toes. But it ain't that easy. Trying to get god roll components, I tell you. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Unfortunately, components are just too crucial. Like, if they weren't so important in every situation, then I wouldn't bother, but, you know, components are just too necessary. Without them, it's so hard. I think good components, they really make a break. So right now I'm trying for a damn good sensor, if I can. Just the sensor. If I can get a perfect god rolled sensor, I think I'll be in a sweet spot. But if I can't, then well, suffering time. I'll just have to suffer greatly. I'm not using Slayer set. My Freyna doesn't use Slayer set. Just so you know. I can become even more powerful if I use it, but I find that impacting my survival, which is already quite limited, is not very good.
Setting objective.
Haley and Enzo, I would say, are the easiest, yeah. At least against Deathstalker, because Enzo can regenerate shields and Haley does mondo damage. I mean, like, mondo damage. So, I do like Haley and Enzo a lot. They seem to be the best choice if you're going guns against most stuff. I mean, Glay's good too, but Glay has certain weaknesses like no shields, whereas shields are pretty universal. Unless they come up with a monster that's all like, oh, you know, it'll cut shields in half or something, like the opposite of Deathstalker. And I think that's just gonna be dumb, because then we're just gonna have to make a HP build. Should be the exact opposite, but funny.
Target confirmed. Ready. Over limit freeze.
And I've never done a serious component farm before today, but since I'm here and I'm like chilling and answering questions anyway, I may as well, you know. I let my brain drift off and I'm just getting those perfect shots each time, like bang, bang, bang. So, thank you guys for keeping me company. But if anyone does need like help with a boss and you are a member of the community, well, I mean, you don't have to be a channel member, but if you are a member of the community and you've been around and you need some help, ask. Because today is the one day that I help. Fair enough, JL, if you want to. I hate... Every time I see a bunny against Deathstalker, she's usually the first to die. So I look at those bunnies and I'm like, please don't ever play bunny again. I'd rather have another Enzo or an Ajax. Well, the immunity bar... Well, okay, first of all, it's not an immunity bar. It's actually called an enrage bar. But the enrage meter fills up based on how much damage you deal. So if you dish out a lot of damage and you don't knock them down, you know, they'll enrage immediately. In future, I think they're going to have a different mechanic. They've already talked about like changing the way bosses work. I'm very excited to see what they do with bosses in Season 2. Piercing Light. Piercing Light all the way, dude. As you can see from my build video, I use Piercing Light. You don't have to ask me, do I prefer this or that? Because I can tell you straight up that what I've used straight away is the best choice. That being said, I will say it again as well that unfortunately, Piercing Light is so much better than Afterglow because Haley gets 100% crit rate. Well, as close to 100% crit rate as possible. And Piercing Light offers far more damage than Afterglow does. So just be aware of that. Oh, this is a good one. I can toss it in my storage. This is garbage. This is also garbage. It's total garbage right there. Yeah, you can play Bunny for Deathstalker if you want. Just that if you're the type of bunny that dies, I'll just judge you immediately. Every time I see one of those bunnies that dies, I'm just like, ah, okay. Whenever I see the bunny die, I'm just like, okay, so this is another piece of garbage that probably got some bad influences in their life. And genuinely not trying to be mean or anything. It's just that it's so sad every time I see them in there and they just don't contribute. But if you're contributing and doing some stuff, then it's fine. As long as you're not a burden, nobody will blame you too much. But if you're one of those that ends up a burden, oh, I tell you, those bunnies, they get on my nerves. Besides, if you're Enzo, you don't have to worry about the projectiles the Deathstalker fires is taking. Like, what's gonna happen? You can't die anyway.
Selecting objective.
Depends on the Ajax. I've seen a lot of Ajax dying. But if the Ajax is built properly, like, Track has 66,000 shields. 66,000 shields on Ajax, so it's impossible for him to die. But a lot of other Ajaxes that I've seen, they just die. I've never once used Sigvor nor Melee, so I wouldn't know how to answer your question. I've never seen Sigvor, never used Sigvor, nor have I ever seen anybody use Sigvor. So you could be a pioneer if you want to invest in it. Try it out and see how it works out for you. But as far as I can tell, there are 0 heavy weapons that are useful right now, other than specific weapons like Afterglow, Piercing Light for specific characters. Most of the other weapons in the game are not actually useful at all in any way, shape, or form. And that is very unfortunate. I have to tell you that. Because, and there is a reason why, the reason why a lot of these are not actually useful right now in the game is simply because the way that the game works, alright, is that heavy ammo drops very, very slowly. And it's very difficult to have enough heavy ammo to actually do anything with your weapons. So, it usually doesn't go well when people try to specialize in that. And then the only way to get so-called unlimited ammo is to use Glay. So you can try it with Glay if you've got a fully built up gun Glay in accordance with my build. You can then try it with Sigvors and see if you can dish out a lot of damage or whatever. But for the most part, most of those experiments have not been very successful. I tried Afterglow Sword, did not even work out well. And Afterglow Sword is supposedly powerful, but I tried it with Glay, and even with Glay's unlimited ammo, it was just garbage. It just was doing so poorly that I was like, man, I could do so much better if I just picked up the Enduring Legacy, you know?
You're going to feel a little chilly.
So give it a go if you like, Nor, and let me know how it goes. I don't know if they'll rework Sharon, but I will definitely check Sharon out when her ultimate form drops. The only reason I haven't invested in her is because I don't feel that she is that strong right now, and I kind of had a feeling that she would get an ultimate. After her ultimate drops, I'll see what she's worth, whether or not she's very good in the game or not. And ladies and gents, if you haven't already, please make sure to support the channel. All right, make sure you register me as your content creator. The more supporters I have, the more I can do for you. So it is quite important to gather supporters. So if you haven't hit the link yet, all you got to do is hit the link. It's less than 2 seconds. It's free. You hit the link, register, that's it. See you later, Akash, and thank you. Appreciate you hanging out. Well, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with Sharon. We'll see. There's always chances for them to do something wild, or they may not rework her at all. To be perfectly frank, though, as far as I know, there are other characters that are in more desperate need of reworks than Sharon. I feel that Sharon, while she does kind of have a bit of a bad rep, she is not so bad that she needs a total rework. So that is something that I will say with confidence. She is certainly far from the best, but hopefully she will get better. It's like fusion. It's not good enough. It needs to be gold Colossus. When I battle Molten Fortress, which weapon do I use? Normally, how about you check out the videos where I say this weapon versus all bosses, or Enzo build versus all bosses. You can see it's not really a weapon you want to use, it's the build. Weapons don't work by themselves. Your weapon has to work with the build that you're putting out. So against Molten Fortress, you can use Enzo, you can use Glay, you can use Haley. There's a lot of choices, you know? Well, King Leon, make sure you build my builds first. If you're stuck on Molten Fortress, that's a good time to reflect. Especially now, since Enzo's Transcendent module can be obtained by combining. Have you built up a full Enzo yet? You might want to do that. If you haven't, that's okay, but you might want to do that. Or you might want to build up Haley. Fully build up Haley and Enzo, and you will no longer be stuck. Because, I don't know, if you don't have two of the best bosses in the game, then progression might be a little difficult.
Aiming at target. Objective confirmed.
If ever anybody feels stuck in the game, build. Why aren't you building what I'm building? Alright, I'm a little bored of this. Let me go fight Molten Fortress for fun. And what I will say to this, JL, and I'll give you a very simple answer. If I ever... I published the Haley builds before her Transcendent modules came out. Did you notice that I didn't really publish any builds after that using Transcendent modules? Yeah. The reason is because they're literal garbage. So I have not bothered with the Transcendent modules. Hopefully they buff Haley's Transcendent modules because they are terrible. And I mean terrible. Seriously bad. So I have no love or desire for Haley's Transcendent modules at all. I don't like them. I don't think they're good. I don't think they're useful. They have been sad. Hey, Lawbreaker. How's it going? How's it going, mate? Hopefully good. Why do I have two of the same? Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna dump this as a waste of inventory space. When it comes to Polar Knight, this one is essentially the same thing, just slightly different. So this one can go directly to Heck. This one's fine. This other Polar Knight sensor. Much lower base defense, but the MP recovery modifier is higher. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just dump this one. This one can also get lost. Still haven't found any unique god rolls. Okay, this one I do not need. Kyber shard, lol. Gross. Okay, that's a little bit of cleanup. Hey, Damien. Alright, some of y'all want to see some Molten Fortress?
Is extremely illogical.
Let's go Fortress with the Moltens. Now, of course, runs could fail, but let's go anyway. Well, there you go, Barry. I'm glad you're doing good, Lawbreaker. Hope you aren't breaking the law today, okay? You have been one of my biggest supporters, so, You know, I can't have you breaking the law and going to jail, all right? I need you, or else this channel will die. Alright, let's go touch things that we shouldn't touch.
Smell of fresh rounds.
Now, for Haley, you will probably want to stand around about here, slightly to the left, okay?
Over limit freeze.
Yep, she should be within range. Okay, you see that? As soon as they're out.
Shield down.
If you miss even one shot, unfortunately, it won't go well, but that's how it is.
Fortress approaching frenzied state.
Okay.
Beginning emergency transmission of the frenzy suppressor.
You can almost one phase, almost. But it can be kind of difficult to do so. Now remember, you need the arrow pointing toward the right. So keep shooting until it does. Okay, Anastasia's there. The other dude's there. Siloam is there. Okay, good. These guys should be able to get it. Oh no, Siloam is incapacitated. No. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Siloam, you piece of... And also, don't go for rescue first. Just sort out Molten Fortress first. Don't ever go for rescue first, guys. I catch anybody rescuing somebody before sorting out Molten Fortress, I'll personally waste you myself.
Setting objective.
There we go. Don't waste time. Alright, I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. Somebody goes down, that's a them problem. Alright? Don't you ever waste your time picking up their ass. You cover the tower first, or else we could have failed that run. Whew. Whew. And of course, it's a Freyna. Shameful. Shameful, I tell you. If your Freyna goes down, then she's either a real bad bitch, or... Never mind, I shouldn't make that joke. But anyway. The most important thing is, don't be weak. If you are weak, I'll personally show up in your house and give you a slap. 100% legal lawbreaker. Love that. Let's go. Woke up this morning from the strangest dream. I was in the biggest story that the world has ever seen. We were marching as one on the road to the Holy Grail. Alright, come on, next one. Exactly, Damien. Time spent reviving is time that's lost on towers. I have only a Valby farming build, but no, I'm just going to wait until she receives her rework. Then I might build her up after that. Because... we got a bunny this time. Nerdy! My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble boat I steer, steady course for the haven, too many foemen.
Molten Fortress reaching frenzied state.
This person,
Transferring
that was pretty
suppressor
poor.
immediately.
So try not to ever turn around Molten Fortress. If you turn him, all right, what's going to happen is that I will not be able to fully snipe. That's why I tell people just stay at the front. If you see a Haley, just stay at the front. Let them snipe and there will be no problems. If they don't snipe well, then you're going to suffer a lot. That person left that tower. Did you guys see that? That person left that tower. Don't be that person. If I ever catch anybody leaving a tower like that, all right, I will personally annihilate your soul and your dignity.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Beginning emergency transmission of the frenzy suppressor.
Don't I ever catch you guys leaving towers like that. Like, it wasn't even done, all right? If a tower ain't done, you don't leave. End of story. You leave when the tower is done. Yep, okay. Anastasia, it's all on you. Come on. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Phew. Hey, it's Yaha. Yahya. What up? That's what it gets for giving me so much trouble. I tell you, I'm glad everybody did their job, but that bunny. Oh my god, I saw them running around. Judgment. Don't be the bunny, ladies and gents. Don't be the bunny. So I tell people, don't be the bunny. If you are the bunny, then yeah, don't be the bunny. Anytime you see a bunny, you slap the bunny, right? You see somebody even using bunny, you just wind your arm back and you say, no, bad bunny. Smack them. Because that's what they deserve. And of course, the bunny is the first to leave because they know that they're useless. Remember, bunnies are evil. Anytime you see a bunny and a boss, give him the hand.
New super
Thank you very much, Lawbreaker. I sincerely appreciate that. I'll have to add you into the rankings for December because I haven't done proper rankings for November because of my transition back there. But I tell you, your name gotta be in there first. In fact, I may as well do it right now. After this fight. But thank you so much. Me and my family thanks you. It's like Christmas came early. Come on, let's go. Almost. There we go. Woo, one phase. If two Haleys know what they're doing, it's usually okay. If they know what they're doing. Remember, hump first. If you go for the hump, you can usually get a knockdown. You get a knockdown, then you win. Fail to get a knockdown, you won't win. That's the way. Let's start tracking procedures. Now let me amend this. November stop supporter list. I have to convert it to a currency equivalent roughly, but that should count. Because I have to start doing the shoutouts again once everything opens up. Okay, that should be set up nicely. Nice. What up, Hidoi? Bunny is not that bad. It's just that most bunnies don't know what they're doing, and quite frankly, I can understand why. So I would say be very careful using a bunny because she's not really a strong bosser. She's in fact one of the weakest bossers in the game because her strength comes from her ability to mob. She's a mobbing type character, not a bossing type character. So people who try to force her to be a bossing type character usually experience very bad results, and that normally results in people not enjoying having them on the team. People may block you or throw you away. Like, it feels very sad, so I don't really recommend it. And that's my answer, Richard. Also, welcome to the vertical streams. Those of you watching the vertical side, if you want to watch on horizontal, you can access it from my channel. If you're happy on vertical, stay on vertical. All right, it's your choice, your preference. I stream in both horizontal and vertical formats. You just have to select whichever one you want from my channel. Now let's do it again. Let's see how many times I can clap Molten Fortress. I think the highest success rate that I have with Molten Fortress is with Haley. But in general, yeah, it's not easy. But it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, more content will be coming soon. I can't wait for season 2 to start dropping more content, but also Path of Exile 2. I can't wait. I can't wait, but also I know I'm just gonna be so busy. No problem, Richard. I'm always here to give the best information. That is what I do. I do the do. Alright, this should be far enough. Positioning is very important. Always have perfect positioning with Haley. And adapt on the fly if you can't. But this is absolutely crucial. Okay, here it goes. Oh, come on. We didn't have a second Haley, so that was a bit rough. Okay, that's clear. Going to next. That one's also clear. Nice. We got a fast clear. I'm gonna go past Anastasia. Oh, the other guy's already there. Okay, good, good, good. Just this one left. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I rarely have to rapid fire that fast, but yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. So just gonna bear with it. Okay, this side is nobody. These guys are pretty fast on the towers, so I'm satisfied with that. Anastasia! Okay, just one more, just one more. Come on, Splashy. It's on you, bro. Okay, sweet. Right, finish him. Good job, King Leon. Who's the best descendant for boss battles? You're looking at her, Richard. If you haven't built my Haley builds, you need to build all three. Okay? Sniper, gun, shield. Once you build all three builds, you are a champion. I'm probably going to start with Keelan, but in truth, I'm actually going to start with the Doge. I want my Doge first, then Keelan. First, I get my Doggerino. Then I'm going to go get my Keelan. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Season 2 goes. I don't want to say that I've got too many concrete plans, you know? By the way, if anyone does need help with bosses, ask and you shall receive. As long as you are a part of this community, I will happily assist you. If you're not a part of this community, then make sure you hang out with us. And that way, you will become a part of it. No problem, Richard. Always happy to help. That's what I do. That's what I do. I am the one. Jet Li's the one. Alright, I'll make this one the last one, just for fun. Oh, we got 3 Haleys and a Freyna. This should be over. I still remember when people were claiming that it was Freyna that was doing this boss in one phase. I laughed so hard. Never laughed at anything that hard in my life, but hey. That's people for you. Good. Now, in the time that it took him to die, I don't think Freyna got many shots off. She fires over time, whereas Haley is just burst, burst, burst. So, yep, that's how it goes with 3 Haleys. Yep, the power of 3 Haleys, straight up. Power of 3 right there, you know? Don't know if y'all ever watched Charmed as a kid, but for some reason it was a really popular series, and I kept, like, all the ladies around me always kept watching Charmed, so I still remember that. The power of 3 or something, which is 3. Whatever it was. Now, do you guys have any bosses you would like to see me kill? I can also do demonstrations and instructions if you'd like, because otherwise, I don't really have much I need to do right now. I'm actually kind of chill. I'm in Chilimanjaro mode. Boing, 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 boing. You should go for both, Hidoi. I would say maxing Enduring Legacy is pretty important first, but you should always go for both if you can. Piercing Light is good solely for Haley, but Enduring Legacy is more universal, so I would say if you had to really choose between them, go for Enduring Legacy first. Oh, the hardest boss in the game, Devourer? Okay, bro, I got you, bro. I am so ready for this. Now, for Devourer, you're going to need a very special build, okay? It's called having a big gun at all times. Let's go fight the hardest boss in the game, Devourer, right now, bros. Alright?
I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
Let's go. World's toughest boss right now. Right now, I'm gonna show y'all, right? I'm gonna show y'all. I'll even do it in public match, okay? Alright? Show y'all how to beat the toughest boss in the game. You got it. You got it. A 4-stack? Nah. I alone am enough, for I am High Lord of all things. Damn. Match taking a while. I guess nobody really needs to do Devour in a group. Well, let's see if we can find one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright guys, we're ready. Let's go. Yes, this is a harder fight than Gluttony, no problem. I got you. I got you. I got you guys, don't worry. I'm gonna teach y'all right now. We got this. We got this. Oh man, the lag is extreme. They brought me to the wrong server. They brought me to a server that's not my own. Woo. It's okay, I'm a carry, I'm a carry. They got you, random human beings, don't worry. Okay, the Stream King is here. The ultimate streamer. Carry y'all. Carry y'all, nerds. I got it, I got it. There you go, there you go. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, guys. I got this, okay? I got this. One phase. I wish I could say that, but it wasn't one phase. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. See, I got them for you. You guys are alive. I know, right? Totally close fight. As if it was a close fight. Don't even try and lie. Met my match. Bruh. Bruh. Dude, do not make me do this solo and absolutely bully Devour in 5 seconds, okay? Do not make me do this solo. First and foremost, normally, if you're using Ultimate Freyna against Frostwalker, you are playing her wrong. Because, quite frankly, Freyna is not a bosser. If you really want to do it, you can. But she's not very good for it. I can show you, but please, you should not be using Freyna against bosses. You have to use a proper bosser, okay? I will demonstrate the technique, but I will say it again. Please, please, please use proper bossing characters. If you're using Ultimate Freyna, it's a bit touch and go. You might succeed or you might fail, but realistically, you shouldn't, okay? I can show you, but again, don't. Because she does not, unless you try to make a glass cannon build, but then that doesn't benefit everybody. She doesn't deal enough damage, okay? So you will suffer a lot. That's just me being honest. But I can demonstrate. I don't think they'll leave, to be honest. Most don't. Well, then you shouldn't be taking on Frostwalker. Like, honest to God, right? I'm not trying to put you down or anything, but if you don't have those yet, focus on them first, Nor. Focus on them first. Don't focus on taking down Frostwalker. There's no need for it. You can get catalysts and energy activators just by taking down Executioner. So please use the appropriate character. A lot of people, they sort of try and say, oh, well, I don't have this yet, so I'll use this other character first. Don't. You want my honest advice? Don't ever do that. Wait till you get proper characters. Don't ever hurt yourself or your team, because you're going to be put in a much worse situation. This is why I dislike encouraging people from using inefficient stuff, because it's not fun for the other people with you. All right, here we go. As far as you possibly can, just dish out as much damage, try to get a knockdown. If you succeed in getting a knockdown, then okay. But if you don't, that's going to be rough for you as well. Because either way, they're going to go into phase. As soon as they go into phase, try and shoot a leg. Alright, the difference between this fight taking forever is being able to shoot a leg early. So at least try to get a leg. And keep shooting. If they go down, your skill is not up ready yet. You should at least have an Enduring Legacy. Again, if you don't even have an Enduring Legacy ready, then you should not be doing this yet. Alright? There we go. That's basically how we do it. But if you don't even have your Enduring Legacy, you don't have your Secret Garden built up. And this is why I say, technically Freyna is more expensive than Lepic or Haley, because realistically speaking, you need a Secret Garden fully built up. And for Haley, you only need Piercing Light. But either way, you're going to need an Enduring Legacy on most characters, so at least build that. So that's basically how we do it. One phase or not one phase, it's all the same. Alright, I can repeat it again and show you. But this is inefficient. And you have to know what you're doing. And regardless, you will still need an Enduring Legacy. So make sure you've got all 3 of my Enduring Legacy builds built up, put in your gun. Alright? Then you can do this. Or, well, something similar to this. Okay? But if you're not executing the technique perfectly, you will get judged. My hand will emerge and give you the face touch. We'll do it again. I still leave that to everybody's preference. I still prefer mental focus when I'm not using Haley or Enzo. All the others, I prefer mental focus. It just helps you measure your shots better, but again, choice is yours at the end of the day. Sharp precision shot is nice, but don't overuse it and certainly don't slap it on everything. It depends on playstyle, Hidor. You need both. For 400% and for certain missions, Freyna is a lot more relaxed than Bunny is. Because Bunny requires you to actively run around. So that's pretty important.
This'll change the game.
No problem, Nor.
I'll kill you all.
Okay, remember what I said? Try to get at least one leg. Can't stop me. Can't even see me.
See you later.
This is gonna be one of those, huh? Alright. I guess I can do all the work. You know, for a guy named Dogma, that guy sure wasn't a good soldier following orders. As you know, ladies and gents, good soldiers follow orders. Alright, here we go. And this is what happens when you have weakness. 40 million damage. Ugh. Ugh. And there was another Freyna there. Frostwalker doesn't have that much hit points, so what the hell were they doing? Eh? This is why you gotta have a proper robot build. You don't have a robot build, this is what happens to you. So, that should be a good enough demonstration. Remember, you don't want to end up in that situation. You don't want to be the guy that people don't really look at and that, you know, people kind of look at and say, I don't really want him in my team, you know? Yeah. Keelan looks like a... To be honest, I'm looking at Keelan's abilities right now. He looks a bit like a bosser, to be fair. He looks like he's gonna stack up skills and rip people, but I don't know. Anyway, Hidoi, to answer your question in a bit more depth, right? Freyna is very good. Like, let's say I've got a defense mission. I just want to stand there and like spam. That's fine. That's what Freyna does. But Bunny is like, I want to run through the mission and, you know, absolutely murder everything. So that'll be the main difference between the two. Freyna tends to be a bit more static. she lets the poison spread, which makes her excellent for defense missions. But for a lot of other missions, she may not do so well. I do believe I have somewhere inside here. Let's look at the storage. What weapons do I have that I haven't finished leveling yet? Proficiency 24. Proficiency of the Albion cavalry gun is 1. I may as well go raise up a weapon. This is the perfect chance to exemplify what my Frey can do. Let's say I wanted to level up Smithereens. No problem, Sage of Olympus. Sometimes it can be difficult to find me because, well, I hate saying it, but there's a few people who try deliberately to shut out my content by buying views, but once you discover me, unfortunately, a lot of other people don't get the chance, and I think that's why they're so afraid and so scared. But I mean, if they don't want me to be the best, then they can just be the best themselves, but oh well. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy the builds. Now, like I was saying, here's a little demonstration. So I'm going to put Smithereens on here. We're just going to do 2 runs. It's very easy. Freyna succeeds when the mission objective is static. So what do I mean by static mission objectives? Like defend Albion resources. This is literally the easiest example. Just go in there and spit, we're good to go. Oops, wait, did I get a chance to switch presets? Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll be fine. If I didn't, I can switch in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is still the bosser I'm using. Yep, this is still my bosser. Switching over. Yep, there we are. And we'll just put the Smithereens on, like I said. Smithereens there. We're just gonna level it up for the mastery. Okay. What is Freyna's strength? Now, okay, in this particular case, there are 3 people that we'll have to carry, so it's fine. Freyna's strength is mainly, I can shoot here, and this point is taken care of. I shoot there, that point is taken care of. I shoot there, that point is taken care of. That's it. That's what Freyna does. And then I have no further obligations. So Freyna is very good at area control. When the objective is static, she outclasses Bunny because look, Bunny has to try and run around. Freyna doesn't. All I have to do is just do my job. And even then, that's like loosely doing my job, you know? I'm not even doing it like for real. So same kind of situation, I guess. Across the board. Freyna is just all about this. Lead everything, and you win.
Feel the rhythm. This'll be fun.
Hey, Raffi. There, cleared. Whoa. What the hell happened there? Look at that bugged out screen, guys. What is this? LOL. Ladies and gents, yo, y'all seeing this, right? Y'all seeing this on my stream right now. Whoa, what a bug. Gross. Gross. What is this bug that just happened? Okay, stream is gonna lag for a bit, but I have to do this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna record this right now. Yo, my screen is like this right now. I can't see anything. I can't see anything at all. This is my screen right now. Yo. Okay, sorry about that stream lag, but yo, that's crazy right now.
Are you ready?
What is this insane bug, ladies and gents?
Enjoy yourself.
I know where the objective is, but this is the best that I got. Yo, what is this insane bug right now?
Shield is damaged.
I have to abort, unfortunately, but you know, this is crazy. I mean, I'm gonna blame Luna, but this is wild, bros. I have never seen something like this ever before. This is insane. What happened to the textures? Yo, that is not cool. That is not cool at all in any way, shape, or form. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, right now, yo, screen is like this right now. I can't see anything. I can't see anything at all. This is my screen. That's nutty. That's nutty. I don't know what the reason is either, but that's just nutty. Y'all seeing this on my stream right now. Whoa, what a bug. Okay, wait, I'm gonna post that later. Okay, good. I got the footage. I got the footage. Okay, that was some next level of crazy. I'm gonna just sit here and chill. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But damn. I just wanted to level up my smithereens, bros. I didn't want the game to go crazy.
See you later. Feel the pain. How was that? To your death.
Okay, she covers that half. I cover this half. Good. Nah, I just want the mastery XP. I'm not gonna level it up. You know, I just want the mastery XP. That's all.
Loading.
I mean, I know it's not worth it, but I still need the mastery XP, bros.
Changing mags.
Mastery counts for some.
Be gone. Feel the pain.
Okay, whoa. This is the first time I've had lag like this. Today's a wild day, man. You know, weird bug, lag. Game is just wilding, I tell you. Game is just wilding right now.
Take this. See you later.
Well, the game doesn't tell me what's worth leveling. You know, what the game should do is just help me speed level it. And then we'll be done. All I gotta do is just control my area.
See you later.
I love that the heavy ammo we find is always 2 per pop.
Reloading.
Okay, next. Onward, onward, onward. Come on, I just want my mastery, then I can leave. And I'll showcase the 400% with Bonnie.
Feel the pain. Burn. To your death. See you later.
Did that Vulgus just launch himself? Bruh. Bruh, I caught that. Things disappearing will hide a shame, but no, I caught that launch. I caught that launch.
Be gone. Feel the pain. Take this.
No, it's impossible. The highest is 27 right now. You cannot get beyond that. You will only hit 30 in future seasons when they release enough content. So, don't worry about it. Next time somebody asks me about mastery rank, I will personally remaster you. I will digitally remaster your existence. So remember, the only thing you need to know about mastery is that I am the master, and you will all obey. That is the truth. Only for the storage?
Die.
Not really. I mean, sure, the extra storage is nice, but I mean, I would eventually like to be able to get to a high rank. I'm just so lazy to do so. Because right now there's no purpose in me doing so. And I definitely don't need it for anything, so yeah. But it would be nice to have it just to have it, you know? I get that there are some very, very sad individuals out there who believe firmly that if you're not, you know, maxed out mastery rank, then, you know, it's not worth following your advice. Now, I would say that that is probably not a good idea. Like, you probably shouldn't follow that. It's, in fact, a bad idea, a pretty bad idea. Mastery rank has nothing to do with skill in a video game, so just be aware of that. But you can't stop how people think, so at some point I will sort of hit the limit, but not right now. I in fact only hit 25 because I wanted the extra preset. So I was like, okay, I've got an extra preset ready for Keelan now. But that was that.
Feel the pain.
Need to recharge my shield.
See you later.
Wait, where'd he go? Oh man, this dude came down here. Get smithereened. God, this gun is garbage. I mean, sure, I haven't put any modules on it, but God, the gun is garbage. Alright, clear. 33. I need one more. Just one more time. Yeah, baby, give me one more night. Almost to mastery rank 26, so I can get Keelan and just hit that mastery rank. No? You want to see Gluttony and Glaze it? I can do them for you if you like. I don't mind. I can always do my 400% tomorrow because anyway, not like I have anything to buy. I bought out this whole week. Let me finish up with the smithereens and I can show you if you want. If that is your desire. Okay, first wave clear. Oh, I'm the only Freyna, okay. That makes a lot of sense now. Well, they seem to be able to manage one side at least, so that should be fine. I'll leave the boss to them while I pick up some extra gold.
New subscriber detected.
A new soul subscribes to the master. Welcome, human. Alright. Cast 1. Cast 2. Cast 3. Spread the poison to the whole map. Show them what it means to be a legend.
Try running from this.
Be gone.
Cast 1. Cast 2.
Pain.
Cast 3.
Selecting effective.
Might take a bit to spread there, but okay, there we go. Now it's fully spread. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the fun is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her right whale board. Captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale and go. I hope they make Valby better, that's for sure. But them making Valby meta? I don't know, you have to pray pretty hard for that. You can pray to the gods. You can pray to the developers and say, O lords of development, I pray unto thee. Grant my Valby greatness. For she is the one that I need. Make it so that she can be the water witch that I deserve.
Cool, yeah?
Playtime.
And if the All-Father Min Seok Ju decides that, you know, you deserve that, then sure. A constant hydration reminder. Unneeded. I hydrate myself. Like a champion.
Need to recharge my shield. Objective confirmed. Setting objective.
Very good, very nice.
Die. That's annoying. To your death.
Triple area coverage. Oh yeah. All deaths are mine. Mine to behold. Oh my god, look at the frame rate drop there. That was nutty. That was so nutty right there.
Shield at 0%.
Damn it.
Numbers flying on my screen. I mean, I get it, but still, damn. Yes, indeed. My smithereens is definitely done after this.
Feel the pain.
Not that I would ever use it for combat, but still.
This is your grave. To your death.
There you go. How dare these guys let even one person go past me? I'm pretty sure it is. Between 3 to 7. If I've got 2 streams in the day, then it's about 7. Otherwise, it's roughly about 3.5-ish. There isn't very much to do right now. So I usually play this and then something else. I don't really count my video making time because that doesn't require me to play for very long. So yeah, that's about it, Rem. But don't forget, I've been playing since launch, so I've got all the stuff here already from sheer effort since launch. Well, back during the launch days, we played like 8-10 hours a day. It was nutty. Alzaroki, goodbye. Goodbye, Alzaroki. You are no match for the blades of a Templar. Yes, all the XP is mine. There we go. And good. Maxed out, back to town. Good-o, good-o. What other games do I play? Overwatch 2, which you guys will see tonight. Play a little bit of Darktide, mostly to hang with my friends. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing else pretty much. I'm looking at Path of Exile 2 because that one comes out one day after Season 2, so hyper excited for that. But yeah, I've got a lot on my plate. This is what I do. This is what I do. Because I like to have a lot on my plate, you know? You know? You know, yeah? Okay. People want to see Glay with Executor against Gluttony. Which I can do.
I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
Alright, Lego. Ha! I wish I was top 500. Now I'm bronze. I'm a bronze. That's okay. I don't mind being bronze in an FPS game. I can accept my fate, ladies and gents. I am an acceptor of fate. If I'm to be bronze, then I am bronze. Now, in the meantime, don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? If you like my stream, like and share it. The more people that share my stream, the better. This is how we become true gods amongst mere mortals. Okay. Well, we shall see. You can test my skills tonight, yeah. Because tonight I've got an Overwatch 2 stream with my friends. You can check out my skills there. If I do good, then good. If I do bad, then bad. Basically, with this guy, right, just shoot his kneecaps as much as you can. Try to evade attacks and just keep going for the kneecaps. That's all you gotta do. Then after that, now I don't know why this game is so laggy right now, but just hit him with the purple orbs. Basically, you play the same as I do with Enzo. So, like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my Enzo gameplay before. It's all the same. Like, legit, there's no difference. It's the same stuff. If I had to say that there is a difference, it is that you can sort of get away with some stuff with Glay that you can't with Enzo. Because Glay, it's really, really hard with the Executor. But you have to go up close and personal, so just be aware of that. If you do not like going up close and personal, you will not do very well, because you need to kind of get close to his kneecaps and just blast him. So do you see how rapidly I'm blasting? Yeah. This is the one benefit to this particular playstyle. There's also this thing that he will do. Yep, if he hits you with orbs, you might die like that. So just be aware of that. So with Glay, it's a lot more risky than with Enzo. Yeah, basically just keep blasting and you're good to go. That's how it is, nothing special. But either way, I don't think I play better than the top 500. Mostly, I would say I'm around, like, my real skill level should be around gold or plat at most. But you can judge me tonight. So I'll count on you, alright? When I stream Overwatch tonight with my friends, you better be there. Usually I only get like 5 viewers when I play Overwatch, so it'll be pretty funny. No problem, Mess Toad. Alright, I can demonstrate one more time, but basically that's how you play. You just get up close to the kneecaps and start blasting. Don't think about it too hard. A lot of people overthink it. Don't overthink it. You see kneecaps, you start shooting kneecaps. That's about all you need to do. If they got kneecaps, blast them kneecaps. Alright? I want to see their kneecaps flying off of them. Oh, show you my damage? Sure.
New subscriber.
It'll only be about like 62 mil. Realistically, depending on how close you can get to the knees and what your positioning is, your damage will be either higher or lower. You can reach about 80 mil, but that requires a pretty good run. On average, you're going to be between 50 to 70 mil on average, because how much you can hit the weak spots is how much your damage is going to multiply by, because most of the time you're going to use real life fighter with this. There are no other options for the mod. As per my executor build, you have to use real life fighter, because even if I were to check out every single ultimate module, there are no other choices. I've tried special sight, I've tried all of them. They are all trash. Haley can reach slightly higher damage, so that's why Haley's a bit better. But Glay can reach a lot. And of course, I mean, if you're following a robot build, you will always be around this damage. If you didn't see, when I demonstrated Gluttony in the Gluttony guide with Enzo, I was always around 60, 70 mil. It's very normal. So, yeah, the Executor is cool, but it can't really dish out as much as, say, several other options, okay? So I'm just going to be very clear about that. It's a good option, don't get me wrong, but it is not a super ultimate option. And all it really takes is one quick sweep like that, and you're kind of done for, ain't it? So just do be careful. It's a good weapon. It's a good weapon, but it has its weaknesses. And depending on how laggy your match is, like right now, I don't know what server they're sending me to, but it's hella laggy. Yeah, you might not do as well as you think. So all I'm saying is be aware of the weaknesses, but you know, as long as you're aware of weaknesses, you will do quite well. Thanks for the membership, Yahya. Very good of you. Always good to see my people keeping the content going. Unfortunately, as much as I want to hit him, he's moving very rapidly right now. So sometimes you can also get in situations like this, depending on your team. So just be ready. Okay, remember, as soon as he does that, you need to get in close. Go for the other kneecap if you have to. But you must hit a weak spot. Hitting a weak spot is the easiest way to dish out a lot of damage. Now this part can't be helped. I got no choice. I've got no weak spot near me, so this is all I can do. Let me get back to full health. There we are. Now in this particular case, he hasn't been cooled down very well, so we might actually lose this one. So what to do when he hasn't been cooled down? Start shooting orbs over. No! Oh well. Them's the brakes. So as you can see, this is kind of one of the problems. Nothing much you can do. Alright, so do be aware. As cool as you are and as much damage as you can deal, you won't always be able to dish out maximum pain. There's always a team factor. And Glay is a bit more reliant on that because, yeah, she can dish out the damage, but she also has to stay safe, stay alive, that kind of thing. So do be careful. Do be careful. Yeah, I hope that was a good demonstration. If anyone else needs other demonstrations, don't hesitate to ask. But this is also why I prefer Enzo, just in case, you know? I mean, Glay's cool, but Enzo or Haley, they tend to do a lot better. You are most welcome. Now, I got nothing else to do, so let me go and run around some 400%s. Frostwatcher, nope. It's garbage. When they buff Frostwatcher, I will happily do a build for you guys, but genuinely, right now, it's a standard build and it sucks because Frostwatcher is a terrible weapon. I've tried it. It is garbage. And unfortunately, I do not publish builds when I know that they are not up to snuff. If I see a build and I know that it's no good, I will not publish it because there's no point. I prefer to show you guys the good stuff when I get the chance, of course. I would rather you guys build proper weapons like the ones that I've already shown on my channel. You want to dish out the damage I do? Follow all my weapon and Descendant builds first. If you've built all of them, wait for Season 2. That is my advice. Well, this is taking a while. Oh, there we go. What do I think of Viessa? She's literal garbage. That's my honest answer. Viessa is bad compared to... Oh, crud, I've got the wrong build. I forgot to bring my ring build. So sad about this. Alright, guess Blair will get a chance to shine. Good luck, Blair, man. Now, piece of advice, if you are in a 400%, do not be that guy that brings high voltage. It's a bad idea. Now, of course it is my fault. I should have checked, but still. Damn. But yeah, Viessa is not very good right now. She's okay. Like, she can do things at an okay level, but she's just not competitive. Either from mobbing or bossing, she's just not competitive at all. Which is what makes me sad, because I really like Viessa. I'm waiting for her to be super awesome, so I can play her again.
My shield!
New subscriber, eh? Azure Chaos. Good. Welcome among us. Welcome among us.
My shield! Out of my way! Serious? My shield!
Alright, again. Hello, cool love. Nothing much, just doing my thing. The thing I do. Can't believe I brought the wrong build here, but at least I can kill these faster. There we go. Gave him all the shocker. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I need to switch back to the ring build if I want to do that. Yeah, fair enough, cool love. That's okay. I appreciate you running the stream in the background. Well, let's Tim Curry on. Switch back to the ring. Ooh, you just made my Enzo build. That's a good one. Tis a fun one. I hope you enjoy it. It is quite good when you need to murder things. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Are you missing the Transcendent module for the build though? Because if you're missing the Transcendent module for the build, which is kind of the bread and butter, that might not be so good. But if it's just two random Enzo mods that you're missing, then that's totally okay. Because unfortunately for the Enzo build, his Transcendent module is bread and butter. If it wasn't, then it would be fine, but ugh. Without that Transcendent module, your pain is legendary.
New subscriber detected.
Well then, a new subscriber. Welcome, nerd.
You're next.
Catharistic. Of course I have.
You're next.
I am Lord of everything. Also, I see that you are on the vertical version of the stream characteristic. If you'd like, you can swap to the horizontal version by selecting it from my channel. But now I stream in both horizontal and vertical, so people can just pick and choose whatever they want. Whichever format you prefer, the stream exists. So now everybody can watch Robot their way. Since sometimes people spot me in the wild, I always tell them they can check the stream later for evidence. Haha. Always nice to be spotted in the wild by people that use my stuff. It's good. Now let's see which other humans I may encounter. It's always funny to get spotted. Are you sure you're the Nerd Lord Robot though, sussy streamer? Lol, it's Yahya. Boy, don't make me come over there and beat you up, alright? I will. Ah, fair enough. Just keep combining the red modules, you'll get them cool, love. Easy peasy. No need to worry. I have no idea what you're saying, Nez. You're gonna need to speak English, pal. Yep, pretty much. As long as you got supply firearm enhancer, you're good to go. My god, did you guys see the frame rate drop on that? That was wild. That frame rate drop was crazy. I think I had like all 3 frames. Yo, that was wild. Is the battle pass worth it? It's up to you, man. But the season's almost over, dude. So you might want to get the next season's battle pass. But before you spend, Arthur, remember to register as a supporter, yeah? If you haven't done so, the link is in chat. Well, the link is in the stream description. So since I know you watch a lot of my content, Arthur, you better have registered me as your creator. But yeah, the battle pass is okay. I find it worthwhile for what it costs, but you have to decide for yourself. And also remember, season 1 is almost ending. Alright. Make sure you hit that registration right now, alright? Don't be delaying that. Because if you tell me you forgot, I will personally come over there and beat you up. You have been warned.
New subscriber detected.
Oh, new subscriber. Interesting. Welcome. Hello, Nez. I believe they just get auto-activated because I haven't used mine. I'll let you know when Season 2 starts because I'm not using any of mine. I got nothing to use mine on. So I will literally just see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'll just get, like, the boosters used. Auto-used, I believe. At least that's what I think will happen, Daryl. I wish I could give you a more concrete answer, but last season I actually used my boosters. Because there was so much to do, and in the preseason, my god, farming was a headache. So I wasted a lot of stuff. But this season, I have had like literally nothing to farm, so it's been a very chill experience. Thanks for saying I'm the goat. I do like being the billy goat. Alright, restart. Okay, here we go. Let's go kick some butt. I'm literally just doing this for the premium for the vouchers, ETA vouchers, so I can keep increasing my inventory space. What am I up to? Oh, 146. Nice.
Feel the pain.
What's that, other bunny? You want to compete with me? You want to compete with the robot? Impossible. No one competes with the number one. Gotta love it when it's a blast, right? Whee! Ha 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 ha. I am speed! I am speed! Yeah, no worries, Nora. Appreciate you doing that. The people who extend every month are the real MVPs. Well, thank you, Foxy. I'm about to end stream. Well, not so soon. I mean, like, probably another run or two. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, give you a little bit of a heads up. I am fast as heck indeed. Now this oh my god kimchi and oh my god sushi, I hope they'll hurry it up. Get over here. Let's go, I ain't waiting. There we go, done. Out and on to the next.
Out of my way!
Take this.
Gotta grab it all and off we go. Let's go faster. Time to waste. Whee! Now this is how you speedrun missions, ladies and gents.
No chance!
Poor Mr. Charade. But don't worry. We'll wait for you, Mr. Charade. Alright. I know it's charade, but you gotta call it charade. Hey, what the? LOL! Don't know how that happened, but okay. I love that. Yep. You gotta run the 400%, unfortunately. That's the only reason I'm even doing this, because at first I was so stacked up on vouchers, I was like, oh yeah, I don't need this. But I keep buying paints and stuff, so now I'm just like, well, guess I will have to. That's right. Big Boomba. Alright, ladies and gents. That was good. I know, right? I just got thrown back in there. Ugh. What a waste. What a waste of true time. Well, I mean, you're supposed to. Yeah, the tradition was always to wait. So, that was the idea. Now then, thank you all very much for joining me today. All right, next boss times will be next week. Tonight is a different show. I'll be playing Overwatch together with some members of my community. All right, so I hope you guys will look forward to it. We shall have some fun rounds then. Okay, we shall have some good times going around and shooting things and complaining about randoms. So if you guys are interested, tune in tonight. I don't expect more than 5 viewers anyway, I'll be real with you guys. My Overwatch streams do not have anything even resembling popularity. But if you guys want to, you can tune in then. All right? Catch y'all this evening. Y'all have a good one. See you all later. Bye-bye.